I think I'd take my dad. He's a smart guy. My dad was actually my high school principal. He was the principal of my high school. If you want to know what that's like, imagine every day after work, your boss gives you a ride home and then eats dinner with you and then goes to bed with your mom. That's a little bit what it's like. It's not all fun and games. Senior prank was the worst part. Nobody thinks about senior prank. Every year the seniors would come by, they'd throw eggs or toilet paper at the principal's house. Yeah, funny prank. Guess who has to clean that up, y'all? Yeah, my mom. She's got to do that, and that is tough to watch. I'm a little worried about my mom. I saw her try to Google something the other day, and that really scared me, because she is not a good Googler, and that is an important skill these days, right? It's 2020. You ought to know how to Google. My family just moved to southern Alabama, right by the water. Great place to live, but they got hurricanes now. They just had a big one, and we don't know anything about hurricanes. So my little brother goes, "Hey, Mom, what do birds do during a hurricane?" Now, that is a great question to me. I don't know what birds do during a hurricane. You know, do they just hang on? You know, do they? I'm a little out of breath from doing that, I'll be honest. And you know what? I don't think it's worth it for this joke, but we're doing it. What do birds do? Do they hang on? Do they fly above it? I have no idea. If you're trying to figure this out, you open up Google. What would you type in the search bar? You, ma'am, what would you type into Google to figure this out? You more of a Yahoo person? Is that what I did? I'm sorry. I caught you off guard. Anybody want to help her out? What would you guys type into Google to figure this out? What do birds do during a hurricane? Give it up for it, guys. That is a solid Google. You just type in the question, right? It's not hard. My mom has no idea how any of this works. She takes out her laptop. She goes, "Well, let's find out. Here we go." Dear Google. My son Daniel asked me an interesting question this afternoon. What do birds do during a hurricane? Sincerely, Diane Weber, 3769 Marie Cook Drive, Fairhope, Alabama. She's like, "Aaron, I got no results." I'm like, "No kidding, Mom. You forgot to put in your zip code. You know, they didn't know how to get back to you. That's how Google works." My parents think I'm dumb. I realized this. I caught them spelling words out loud in front of me. You know, like you do to a toddler, like NAP time, that kind of. I'm 28. All right, I cracked your code. You know, I can spell. Christmas dinner last year, Mom looks at my dad and says, "You know what, honey? It looks like Aaron needs to get a little EXERCISE. I was like, "Mom, I'm right here. Okay, I don't need an exorcist." You know what I mean? I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not POSSESSE. So I don't know. That is a tough one. That is a tough word. 17 S's in there. Only needs to be 2, but they snuck a bunch in.